Welcome to Norway, a stunning country with massive fjords made up of really high-sided mountains, but as a result you can be 50 foot from the shoreline but be in 200-300 or more feet of water, and the underwater life's not too bad either. Let's take a look to see what I saw on the underwater cameras out here in Norway, fishing down at depths of 330 foot. Let's take a look. Water clarity, something that struck me here, just crystal clear all the way through. Not, nothing like back home in places. Little baby coalfish start with here. These made up our baits actually for the halibut, flappered coalfish. That's what we use for baits really. There was thousands of them out there, truly unreal. And then we're coming into the bottom, really sandy bottom here in this part here. We went for a mix of sand and like massive rocky grounds, which I've never been to Norway, didn't know what to expect. Lost a little bit of bait there already. This is just a 2-hook wrecking rig, and we get some inquirers straight away on this. Top of the screen coming there, centre, that's a haddock. We had a few of those on the slow jigs, good fun. Didn't target them too much, though some boats did. They're a great eating fish apparently. Yeah, that's a little haddock, and you can tell it's a haddock as it has a black sort of thumb spot on its flank. This thing coming into view now is the absolute pouting world of Norway. Absolutely horrible, slimy, no way to describe them. They are on your baits instantly, and they are just a frustrating thing when you're fishing in 200-300 foot of water, and they jump straight on. They're not even photo worthy. I'll put a photo in now, but they're slimy, horrible things. Just an absolute Norwegian menace. Torsk or tusk, I think they're called, not sure. That's what we call them. Now on to Norway's other menace. Absolutely stunning fish to get a photograph with, to be fair. Not, only a face a mother could love. But this is the wolffish. Look how quickly he comes on the bait. It's touchdown, bang, he's there. Straight up and into it. First couple of these we was happy to get. We all wanted a picture of one. And then quite quickly the fascination wore off. They were everywhere. And obviously we're cranking up baits here to try and get away from them, which worked. But yeah, menaces as well. Cod fishing now, standard boom and shad like we do back home here. Got a few camera watchers. I say it before in my underwater videos, these fish know that camera's there. Obviously the one below didn't, he went for the lure. But yeah, these cod, they know that camera's there, and they often will try and attack the camera rather than the lure. I guess it's just a dark black silhouette, cylindrical shape. They think it's a lure. Another one here, look, he's right in there, he wants that camera. Tell me what you think about this. This is a new one on me, and I don't know why. I guess I should have known, but I didn't realise that to release barometric pressure, which is gases, it's basically one long fart. I don't know why. I thought they'd burp it out or it'd come out through the mouths. I don't know why I didn't think of this, but there it goes. This cod is near the surface, 10-15 metres down, and it just does one long release of all that barometric trauma, all those gases that's built up from being brought back to the surface. it just lets out through its bum, basically. This one gets all the way to the top, lets it all out nice and easily, and then it comes aboard and we release this one, and it swam back perfectly fine, as you'll see in another video. But yeah, if you didn't know that's how cod, or I guess other fish, release barometric trauma, now you do. Now what you're going to see now is a massive shoal of coalfish, but they're only tiny, they're only about half a pound each size. Camera's deceiving. They're going for the lure, but they're tail tapping it, hitting the end of the tail, not hooking up. We did have some bigger ones, and I did catch a few on camera, but this is what we were using for bait, these coalfish. About a pound each, cut them in half as dead baits, and send them down for the halibut. But there was thousands all through the water column, and I'll put a quick picture in here now of the sounder to give you an idea of the depth of this shoal.